you remember that time in PE class?
Yeah,
when you were
pacer
playing,
test.
like a pacer test? No, it's not even that. I remember that time where you just like play, in the playground, like in elementary school and all of that stuff.
Like recess.
Yeah, in recess.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? You remember how it feels like? You know how, you don't have to worry about your class anymore. You were just outside. You were just playing ball.
Playing
Yeah.
tag.
Playing tag.
Playing freeze tag.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What did you do during recess? Like, were you playing sports? Were you like hanging out with friends? Were you trying to talk to the girls? Like, what were you?
Yeah,
doing?
nobody talking to the girls. We were just all playing basketball. It was all basketball. You know what's crazy too is like I was kind of thinking, why did they give us recess? Like you can almost kind of imagine, why did they have recess in the middle of like a school day, right? You ever thought about that? Structured recess.
Yeah, wait, isn't that like lunch basically?
Like lunch, yeah.
Lunch and then recess.
Yeah, lunch, recess, or gym class. Why is it that they had gym class?
Gotta develop us early.
Develop. You know how I think about it? I think it's because they give you a mental break.
Really?
From studying all day. Let's say if you were in a class for like 2 or 3 hours. For a kid, that's OD.
True.
So you
Like
have
the attention span is already shot.
OD. So they give you a recess and then you go play, and you what do you call it? You come back and then you go to another class, and I think it's structured in a way where it gives your brain a little break. The way that I see it is, it's the same thing when you're older. You go to the gym in the morning. You go to the gym after work. Yeah, that's your gym class. That's the adult version of gym class.
Yeah, you got me fucked up, bro.
Tell me not though, right? Tell me not. Yeah. Tell me not.
Yo, back then in elementary school, middle school, or even high school, were you the kid who cared about like what score you got on like the pacer test, or the push-ups, the curl-ups, the trunk-ups?
Yeah. I was a kid that was like, yeah, I wasn't competing with anybody else. I was more like, yeah, let's see how far I can push it this time.
Ready, begin.
Yo, you know what I did? The freaking night before, I would look at my score from last year. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna beat that today.
Yo, you remember how the audio went for the pacer test?
Yeah. Yeah. What was your trick? How do you start, and how do you make yourself last longer? What was your trick for the pacer test?
Because you know how it gets faster every like 9, maybe even like 10 things? So at like 9 it gets faster, and then at like 19 it gets a little bit faster, I think. First 9, everyone just walking it. Like the whole class, everyone just speed walking it.
You can technically speed walk, yeah.
But once like the teens hit, you're like, oh shit, I gotta actually jog it now. 20s hit, you're like, yo, I'm actually like sprinting.
20s? You're doing like a fast jog?
Yeah. No, but mind you, it gets faster and faster and faster and faster.
Man.
And you're getting more out of breath.
There's always that one kid, 89.
Yo, someone got up to 100 something.
What the hell?
No, you know what kids be doing? Because you can miss one, I think.
Oh, you use that as a rest break.
Yo, they mad strategic. Someone brought Gatorade, and he specifically put it on the other side.
That's
so you can get a
smart.
quick sip and rest for those like 10 seconds. Yeah.
That's so smart. But you can't really sip it after a while because you go so fast.
Yo, if I can go back in time and do the pacer test, I'm gonna use gels, bro.
I'm gonna use gels.
I'm gonna have some gummy bears.
I feel like the test is too quick. I feel like it could be a little. Because how long is the test usually? What, like the 15, 20 minutes?
Max.
Yeah.
Max.
Because I feel like it's too quick. I feel like it's too quick, yeah.
It's not like an endurance.
Yeah.
Endurance thing.
I know. I mean, the reason why I brought this up is because for the recess, when you're a kid, it allows you to, to tap into like some of the exercise and the fitness, at early age, And a lot of us didn't realize at the time, like those are like so important, for brain development, and not only that, but for overall fitness, and because a lot of times, like if you look at adults, right, you don't really have time to work out or go to the gym anymore. If it's not family, it's kids. If it's not kids, it's your wife or your spouse or your girlfriend. If it's not that, it is work.
Yeah.
So you don't really have time to do all these other things. But they purposely put like a specific break for you to go out and actually do something.
From kindergarten all the way to like 12th grade.
Yeah.
It's in your schedule.
It's in your schedule. And honestly, when I look back, it was like a good refresher. You're like, do you know that feeling when you come back from gym class or like recess? The I don't know how you feel, but I remember very clearly too. It's always feels like a good, like I feel more concentrated.
Really?
Yeah, I feel more concentrated. Like maybe the first period after gym class. I know my body's a little sore from playing ball, but I feel more concentrated.
You get like a runner's high or something?
I think
as
that's
a kid.
I'm sure that's what it was. Yeah, it's like your brain is fresh. Like your brain feels refreshed, and when you're sitting in class, I feel like you can pay attention more.
Yo, I always thought it was more of like a you gotta get your energy out. They probably know that
true.
kids,
Yeah, it's
kids
true.
are probably high energy.
Yeah,
Probably dogs. Yo, they're like, yo, go out, run a bit, come back. You'll be sleeping for the rest of the day.
Wait, how did you feel? Did you feel sleepy?
Hell, yeah, I felt tired, bro.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Because the thing back then for recess, I wasn't active like that. Like I'm not the one playing tag. I'm not the one playing sports.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. In high school, that gym class, I was tired. No, don't get me wrong. I was tired. Yeah, I was tired.
Yeah, you definitely hooping back in like middle school.
Yeah, I was hooping. But I think overall, it's the idea that you feel more refreshed after you go out and let the energy out and let the brain, like relax a little bit, move the joints. And I think that's why, people, they have the recess or gym class specifically in your school days, so that you can actually learn for the whole day, You actually
And
learn
not
for the
just
whole
sit
day.
there the whole day, just not even know what's going on.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be fried. I don't know how you feel, but if you stay in class for like from 9 to 3, like all day, like you as a kid, you're gonna be fried. Yeah.
Yo, you remember field day
Yeah.
back in the days?
Yeah.
Yo, that day was probably the most like that's probably the most hyped day for all the kids.
True.
Like that's the day the kids are not skipping. Those are the days the kids are actually listening to the teachers.
That's true. Yeah.
It's class versus class, bro. Nothing else matters.
Field day. Oh man, those are good times. I think the reason why this is, as a kid, it's important that they have these is, as you get older, you can actually still do these things.
Like what?
Like recess for adults, it's a walk after lunch.
Yo.
Recess for adults is.
So why don't they add this into work schedules?
Honestly, it depends on when you work.
Yo, 2
Depends
p.m.
on when you
everyone go into to the gym or something.
I feel like it depends on when you
backyard.
work, because like some people remote, so they can do whatever they want. You can do recess whenever you want. But for some people that are like on a clock, like work, like they're clocked by the hour, it can be a little bit hard. But I don't know. That's like all up to you. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like your boss not gonna care if you take recess. Like he's you did the work, bro. But the idea is like you can still do these things on your own if you
Yeah.
have the time.
Yeah.
Like even if it's just a 5-minute walk, like
Yeah.
that can still help.
Yo.
So that's just how I see it.
Yo. Yo, have you ever worked remote?
Remote?
Even as a PT?
No.
How do you, cause for you, you're basically seeing patients the whole day. How do you manage your energy levels from the first patient all the way to the last?
So thank God some days are not very busy, and some days are like kind of chill. So you can use those downtime to like recharge, do some paperwork, calm for a bit, and then you'll and then see your patients.
So there's some time in between.
Yeah, there's some downtime in between, but when there's busy season or there's busy day, you just fucking you just go in. Yeah, you just do it.
How do you keep your head and mental game straight and clear?
Nah, sometimes I guess for outpatient PT, you're seeing patients back to back, right? So you just gotta be boom boom boom.
You're sharp.
Yeah, you just gotta be on top. Yeah, you just gotta be boom boom boom.
So how do you avoid the lunch food coma?
Honestly, sometimes I don't. I feel it. But moving around helps, you know, because I'm on my feet, you know, so moving around helps. Honestly, I don't even know how people do it. Like, how do you do it? Like, if you feel a food coma, how do you? Because you probably sitting and you like, what do you do?
It depends if I'm going through a discipline season or not that discipline season.
Let's talk about discipline season. What do you do?
Discipline season, I gotta go on a walk right after.
Oh, I see. There you
Like,
go.
I can't just sit. I have to go out. I actually have to go outside,
There you go.
even if it's around the block or something.
There you go.
But if I'm not so disciplined, I'm like, all right, let me give myself like 5 to 10 minutes. Let me take a quick nap real quick. You know?
Oh, okay. Is it truly 5-10 minutes or do you sleep?
Yeah, it's at a timer. 10 minutes. I don't know about you guys, but that power nap feels better than the whole night of sleep, bro.
You know, honestly, I don't know why companies don't do this. Like, they should incentivize people to take naps. Like Japan, you can take naps.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
Other countries, they shut down like midday so everyone can take a nap.
yo, I want that, yo. 30 minutes power nap.
Yo, we gotta normalize non-negotiable nap time in America, yo.
Yeah, but America corporate culture, they don't do that.
They're like, nah,
Yeah.
you working.
Yeah, you working, yeah. You ain't taking no naps, bro. You sleeping on the clock? What you think this is?
Yo, those amount of times I'll be taking that power nap in class. Give me 3 minutes, bro. I feel night and day difference.
That's true, yeah, that's true. So on the non-disciplined days, you just go walk.
No, the disciplined days I walk. Non-disciplined days I just take a quick nap real quick.
Gotcha. That's smart. That's smart.
Quick nap real quick. Yo, cause if you're working a job, let's say you're in sight. Yo, you have like an hour for lunch, right? Can't you take a quick power nap?
You have like technically an hour. Yeah, you can, but
Just find the spot real quick, be like, yo, don't bother me.
you can. I know some people do it, but honestly, a lot of people. Oh, there it goes. So going back to like all the childhood, you know, breaks and the recess that you had, and what I think the overall thing I'm trying to get at, it's like it's good to take those recess as an adult, and what that looks like is, you know, like we talked about, going for a walk, going to get a workout in midday. Yo, don't sleep on midday workouts. If you work hybrid, man, those midday workouts when the gym is empty in lunch or like early afternoon, you gotta take advantage. Those are easy ways to capitalize your workouts. If you have a day or if you have a time in between meetings that you know that it's gonna be some downtime, you know, like if you really want to, like you can still work, but if you really want to, man, just go get a workout in. 1 hour max.
Quick one.
Get a
Real
45 to an hour. Go back to work. Yeah. So easy.
So let's say that you were able to manage your own schedule, like your work schedule and everything. What time would you want to go work out?
Man, so I'm still on the clock. So what I do is I either do work before my shift starts or after. But if I have the chance to do what I want to do, I would either do early morning workout to get out the way, or I would sneak in a midday workout, like a 10 a.m., 11 a.m. workout. I actually like doing that. When I was in school, when I was still in school, PT school, that was like my favorite way to work out. The gyms were slightly empty, and everyone is in class. You know, those are the time people go to class, 10, 11, and that's the time that the gym is, you know, usually the least packed.
That's when you don't gotta wait for nothing.
You don't gotta wait for anything. I would sometimes have the whole gym to myself.
Yeah.
That's like a peace of mind, you know. For me, that was a good peace of mind, because you can work out without distractions, and people can, you know, like people don't have to be in your way. And I think it was a good outlet, and it was a good way to allow you to, you know, like to get a quick, effective workout right before lunch. Oh man, eating right after lunch, eating right after the workout. Oh man, that was the best.
That's perfect timing. Right?
Perfect timing. Yeah.
That's perfect timing.
Yeah.
But I feel like it also depends on what you're trying to get from the workout too.
True.
Cause I've been experimenting with like different times of when I work out. There was a time period where I was working out at 5 a.m.
Damn.
Knock it out of the way. Like, you can you basically build the momentum for the rest of the day.
You have the whole day for yourself. Like
Yeah.
you start your day at 6 a.m., 6:30.
But at the same time, it's like, fuck, do I really need to be doing this to myself?
Yeah, it depends on what you want. Yeah, it depends on your needs and how busy you are.
And then my favorite is like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Because the gym's empty. I have a meal in me. I don't gotta wait for nothing.
Yeah.
Perfect. But there are days where I finish the workout and I'm like, shit, I'm too tired.
Oh, because you gotta plan. Yeah, you gotta plan your workouts.
And then you still have so much stuff to do for the rest of your day. You're like,
True.
man, I'm dragging it right now.
True.
So that got me thinking, because that's the schedule I'm on right now. What if I move my workout to a little bit later? Not when everyone gets off work, but like maybe like 3 p.m. before the people get off and pack the gym at 5.
Oh, you going before the high school kids go.
What if I knock out everything I have to do and then gym? So I have that peace of mind when I'm in the gym. It's like, yo, I don't really have to do much for the rest of the day.
That's actually a good
You know
way
what I
to
mean?
do it. Yeah. But some people work in the evenings too. So
Some people work in the evenings.
some
too.
people work evenings because if you're a business owner, if you're like an entrepreneur, you working in the evenings. Like there's gonna be days where you're gonna be working till like 10, 11.
Yo.
Easy, like
Yeah.
just easy, right? So I feel like it does make sense. Like based on your schedule, based on what you want, and like how you.
Because you know some people, they get more energy after the workout. Like after the workout, they feel amazing. Like the
True.
endorphins are hitting.
True.
I feel that sometimes, but there are days where I'm shot after. Like I don't feel like doing nothing.
Let's
after.
say if you have a heavy leg day, or let's say you have a heavy lift session.
That's what I'm
Do
saying.
you prefer to be like? Do you prefer that to be a little bit later, or do you find it's better to do it earlier in the day?
You see, my challenge is I'm so excited to knock it out of the way. But at the same time, I don't want it too early because I'm gonna be so shot afterwards.
You ain't hitting 1 rep max at 6 a.m. in the morning.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not hitting that. At 6
That's
in
what
the
I'm
morning.
saying. Even for runs, yo, if it's like a shorter run, morning runs they be hitting.
True.
But if you crush a long run Saturday morning, you're not doing nothing for the rest of the day, bro.
Okay, I see where you're going now. Now that you mentioned that, I intuitively do that. My shorter runs are in the morning, and my longer runs are in the afternoon.
Dude.
But the vice versa goes for the weightlifting too. Is lighter. Well, actually, the same goes for weightlifting. Lighter in the morning, heavier later in the day. Because there are days where I gym after work, and I actually go heavier on those days. Yeah.
Do you believe that some people are more morning people, and then some people are like night owls, where they perform better at night?
I do agree. Yeah.
Or do you think it's
I do agree.
Or do you think it's because people made their schedule that way?
Oh, that's a good question.
Like you just born with that trait of like, yo, I'm a morning person, or a night owl.
You're asking nature versus nurture, but on a fitness level.
On a fitness level.
So it's the idea of
Because you know some people are like, yo, only morning workouts. But there are people that are like, nah, late night workouts. If you know, you know.
I think it could be a nature thing. Like that's your default pattern, and you can change it, but at some point your default pattern I feel like can be a driving factor. Because some people are just straight morning people, like they up,
Yo.
but some people are like night owls.
Yo.
Yeah, so
Because come like 7 p.m., my energy levels are dropping. So if I have to do a workout or if I have to do something very taxing, like by default, I don't even feel the best going into it.
technically in a normal, like not normal, sorry, in a human being, your circadian rhythm is like
And he's trying to say I'm not normal.
You're not
Damn,
normal.
That's crazy.
It's like more in the morning, and then evening time comes. That's when you sleep. Because back in the days, people sleep when the sun goes down.
Oh, they followed the.
Yeah, you ain't doing shit at night. The dark as hell. You got a candlelight. What you gonna do? Freaking play mahjong? No, you're not doing none of that.
Yo.
You can read, but like just like a little candlelight. Like you might as well just go to sleep.
Yo.
So I think back then people would just sleep, and they would sleep like 10, 12 hours a day.
Yo.
Because you go to bed at like 8 p.m., you wake up at like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
That's like a solid 12 hours right there. So you follow the natural cycle of the sun, and your circadian rhythm, I think it's based off of the human evolution from back then. It's like the sun goes down, you go down. The sun up, you up.
That and your sleep is basically a reset.
Yeah.
Yo, that's how I be viewing naps. I'm like, yo, I'm feeling kind of shot right now. Let me take a 5-minute power nap, reset real quick, yo.
Yeah.
5 minutes, it's like you're recharged. It's like you plugged in your phone, and then it just gave you 20% of battery mad fast, bro.
That's exactly what it feels like. You don't need to sleep 30 minutes to an hour. You're gonna sleep. You're gonna wake up in another dimension.
Even more tired.
You're gonna wake up in another dimension. You're like, what planet am I on? It's like, god damn, what planet is this?
So basically, from this episode, what I'm hearing is one, we need recess even as adults.
Yeah, you definitely need recess. Yeah.
And we should even normalize naps.
Naps, yeah.
Yo, an actual nap will never hurt you.
True. You know, it'd be a crazy business idea. I'm surprised no one has done this.
What?
Imagine in Midtown, someone opened up a nap pod.
They do.
Wait, they do?
They have hotels where you can rent it for an hour.
That?
Near
what
Central
about,
Park, bro.
Yeah, but what about for like 30 minutes though?
You probably can, bro.
But in a hotel?
No, they let you lock up your stuff, shower, change, and it's just a bed.
Oh, word?
Just a bed. It's just a little room with a bed.
I'm not reinventing the wheel, but I'm sure some people already thought, because in Japan they have that. Yeah,
they have those pods where you just
hop in and nap, and you pop out. Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
Damn, and some people pay for it. That's crazy, but yeah,
I don't need a pod, bro.
No,
like sometimes I can knock anywhere, bro.
True. The train is the best place to nap.
But it's funny how your body subconsciously knows when to get off.
Yeah. You ever do one of those in the train?
Way too often, bro.
Oh, tell me now. You see people going like this, and then see them be like this.
And the person next to you like, yo, get off me, yo.
And they stay there for a bit, and then you nudge them like... And then like 5 minutes later, they're like...
Yeah, you know for a fact this guy getting off on the last stop or something.
OD. Oh my god.
Or you in class, you ever use your elbow to help?
OD, yo, you're asking for it.
No, but then it'd be slipping, you're like,
boom. Oh, you gotta bang your head, yeah. Oh my god.
Yo, it happened too many times. Or you start drooling, you wake up and like, oh no.
You know what's the worst thing to do when you're sleeping on the train?
What?
You never look up, because next thing you know, you're like this. Like your mouth open.
And when it's packed, people are standing right in front of you.
Yo, one time I caught myself lacking hard. I opened my eyes and some lady was like staring. I was like, fuck. I was like, god damn. And you don't know. You thought you were like this, but you're like, tell me not. You get caught lacking on a train. It's like, yeah, this motherfucker's sleeping.
Yeah, this might be a little bit niche.
What?
But since we live in New York City, I gotta ask you. And you take the train pretty much every single day almost.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you. Let's say it's packed. Let's say you're standing. You're not sitting. Where you walk in, you stand. What are you looking at? What you staring at?
This is my thought process. Ready? I look at where everybody's standing, and I try to find a space for me to stand, even if it means going to the middle. Because I'm not just gonna stand on the outside of the train, because people gotta get on too. So. Because I want to make myself comfortable. So
you go in the middle of the cart.
Yeah.
How do you get out?
Oh, you just move. I mean, it depends on when you get off.
Oh, you get off at the last stop. You good.
Well, if it's empty, I feel like the default everyone goes to is the door.
Yeah.
That's the other.
Because the middle, bro, if it's a packed train, you got to get out. Like, excuse me. Like, no one moving.
No one in the right mind will go to the middle if it's an empty train, right?
True.
Like, if it's like full seats, like... Nobody in the right mind will go to the middle. They usually go to the door first.
True.
And then when the door gets packed, they go to the middle pole.
True.
And
when you have to move.
Yeah, when you have to move. And then if the middle is full, it's actually kind of dumb. When the middle gets full, you go to the middle. It should be the other way around.
Yeah.
You move to the middle, and then you let everybody in.
So for you, what do you look at?
Space. I just look at space.
What do you mean, bro?
I'm trying to find space. What do you look at?
No, let's say you get to your spot.
Uh-huh.
And the train moving. What are you looking at? You don't got service. Like,
oh, what am I looking at?
Yeah, what are you looking at? Like, you're standing there at your spot. What you looking at?
I mean, everybody nowadays, they just go on their phone.
But
You know?
but let's be real. What are you doing on your phone? There's no service.
Oh, I do everything on my phone.
There's no service, bro.
I check the news. I update my documents. I update stuff, and I do all. I on the train. I don't waste time. Yeah, I'm always editing things. I'm always like looking at newspapers.
So you don't have that struggle of like making weird eye contact because you're on your phone.
Yeah, I'm on my phone because I'm editing stuff. So I'm always editing.
Yeah,
stuff.
the amount of times I be standing, because you know how you're standing next to the door, you can see over the people that are sitting.
Yeah.
I saw this guy just like, I don't even know what he was doing on his phone. You know, he just opened up random apps.
Nah, you're lying. You called him. He didn't even know what he's doing. He's like, what am I gonna? What
No
app am I
internet,
on?
no service, nothing.
He was clicking just to click, yo.
I'm like,
That's so funny.
This guy bored out of his mind, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, me too.
I don't know how people do it back then. Like back in the days, people would be like,
Yeah, did they have music?
no, before the days of music. Mind you, the subway's like 100 years, 120 years old.
So they just sit in there?
They probably just like obviously there's the guy that like newspaper,
The glasses are like,
newspaper, or like people read books. I don't know, but if you're not doing anything, you're just sitting there.
and sometimes it'd be a long ass ride, like an hour long.
So I guess people back then they just space out. What am I gonna eat today? What's the weather is gonna be like tomorrow?
Maybe people are nicer to each other. They actually talk.
Yeah, they got etiquette.
But nowadays, you ain't talking to no one on that train, bro.
Nope. Everyone's like, yeah. Tell me now.
That's crazy.
What we?
For you guys that are watching this, did you guys enjoy your what's it called? Not
PE or recess?
Yeah,
recess.
Recess for elementary, middle, and even high school. Because those are some fun times, bro.
And it carries over nicely when you're an adult, you know? Because literally what you do is you go on walks, you go to gym, and you still do these things, but it's just another scale. Yeah, what do you guys do for your recess? Adult recess.
We need a adult field day. Yeah, that's what we need.
Run club, that's what it is.